Welcome. In the last session, I completed up to binomial nomenclature, and in this session, we will see about taxonomic categories. Okay, so here coming to this taxonomic category, so here there are seven obligate categories. So here each category is a taxon. So taxon singular and taxa plural. So there are seven obligate categories. Okay, so there will be species, and above that genus, above that family, above that order, above that class, above that phylum, and kingdom. Okay, so these are seven obligate categories. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 obligate categories. Okay, right. So this is the least category. Okay, that is will consider the species as the basic unit of classification. So this we consider as basic unit of classification. Okay, so similar species will be kept under one genus, and okay, different genera that will be kept under one family, and different families under an order. Of course they are all related, so related okay, species under one genus, related genera under one family, and so on. Okay, of course latest classifications have included a few more categories, like above this you may find domain. Okay, so we will see later there is a three domain system. So there is a three domain system. Okay, and then lastly life. So this is how it comes. Two more extra categories, but we will see it. So this is only we will see this. So above this also we have domain and then life. Okay, right. So the life has domains and then it comes in this way. Clear this, right? So at present we will see only about these seven obligate categories. Okay, so the first one we'll see about okay the term species. As I mentioned here, it is a basic unit of classification. Next, as we move from bottom to top, that is in ascending order, right, the similarity between the organisms, it decreases. Okay, so as we come from okay from the top, that is from kingdom to species, or in descending order, then the similarity increases. So now first we will see about this species. Here the term species is actually coined by John Ray. So term species is given by John Ray. Okay, so we'll see some examples like Solanum nigrum, and then Solanum melongena. So we know in this case the first one denotes the genus and the second one denotes the species. Okay, denotes the species, right? And we also have this in case of plants, like in case of animals we can even take the Panthera leo, then Panthera tigris, then Panthera pardus. Okay, so here this Leo, Tigris, pardus all are similar species. Okay, so for that reason they are kept under one common genus. Okay, so here coming to the Solanum nigrum, this is a scientific name of black nightshade, whereas the Solanum melongena is the scientific name of eggplant. So this is called brinjal. So eggplant is brinjal. So in this case, the Panthera leo is the scientific name of lion, and Panthera tigris is the scientific name of tiger, and okay, the Panthera pardus is the scientific name of leopard. Right. So here different species, okay, who are very much similar, so they are kept under one common genus. You can see in this case, so the nigrum and melongena, so they are okay similar species and they have kept under right same genus. So in this case also all these are actually different animals, so these are all different animals, okay, and but they are closely related, so hence they are kept under one common right genus. Right, the next coming here we'll see about the family. So in case of family, right, related genera are kept under one common family. Okay, like for example, we see the big cats and small cats. So the big cats like the Panthera leo, and the small cats like Felis catus. So Felis catus is an okay small cat, and it is a domesticated cat. Okay, so some even use the species name as a domesticatus. Okay, Felis. Here I have taken the scientific name as Felis catus. Okay, so this is scientific name of cat, and this is scientific name of lion. So you can see here the different genera, so but these are related, so hence these related okay genera are kept under one common family, and it is called Felidae, and it is called Felidae. So here there will be a suffix in case of animals. So in animal classification, the family name have a suffix. So it will have a suffix, and that suffix is IDAE. So we need to add this IDAE, okay, to the the name. So here especially to the genus name. So when we add that to the genus name IDAE, it will become Felidae. So you can see here there is Felis. This is the genus, and to that we have added IDAE to make it a family name. Right. Similarly, in the case of right uh, the plants Solanum, right, and then Petunia, and then Datura. Okay, so these belong to the family called Solanaceae. So they belong to the family Solanaceae. Now, in this case, right, of plants, in plants, so these are plants. So in plants, we need to add the suffix ACAE. So this is the suffix that we need to add in case of plant family names. And in case of animal family names, we put a suffix called IDAE. Okay, right? So that makes it like this one Felidae, that includes the big cats and small cats. And in this case, you can see the different okay genera, Petuna, Datura, Solanum are different genera, but they are related, so hence they are kept under one common family called Solanaceae. Right. Then next we'll see about order. So similar okay families or related families actually. So related families are kept under, so the related families are kept under one common order. Like if we see in case of right uh, Felidae, then Canidae. So we can see here this Felidae that includes both big and small cats. So it includes both big and small cats, whereas Canidae, it includes dogs. So the Canidae is a family that includes dogs. And then even Hyenidae. So this one includes hyenas. So they are another group of organisms. So they are hyenas. And then, okay, even we can consider uh, Ursidae. So this includes bears. So all these are different families. Okay, so these are different families: Felidae, Canidae, Hyenidae, and Ursidae. Now, for all these, I mean, all these families are, have some common characters. Like for example, so these Felidae that includes both and small cats, Canidae, Hyenidae, and Ursidae. All of them are carnivores. So all are carnivores animals. So as they are all carnivores animals, we have okay created a order called carnivora. So created an order called carnivora, and all this we have dumped in into one order, that is carnivora, right? And then coming to the next taxonomic category, that is class. Okay, now related orders. So related orders, now they are going to be included under one common class. Now we have seen here, okay, orders like carnivora, okay, and then another order called rodentia. Okay, so just now we have seen about carnivora. Rodentia, this one includes rats. So this is an order. All these are orders. Okay, so this one includes rats. Okay, and then Chiroptera. So this one includes bats. So Chiroptera is another order. And then okay, the Cetacea. So this one includes whales. Then another order called Primata. So this one includes okay humans, right, monkeys, and then apes. So they are okay different groups. So all these usually included under this order called Primata. Okay, now all these are orders, and so what is common between all these orders, the Carnivora, Rodentia, Chiroptera, and Cetacea, and Primata? So here the common is that all these have mammary glands. So all these have mammary glands. So as they have mammary glands, so they are all included under the class called Mammalia. So they are all included under the class Mammalia. Now coming to phylum. Okay, so related, right, related classes will be included under phylum. So let's look at those different classes. Like we have Cyclostomata, class Cyclostomata, and then class Elasmobranchi. So this is another name for chondrichthyes. So that includes right the fishes. Okay, so cartilaginous fishes, so whose skeleton is made up of cartilage. Okay, then okay, so oistithes plus oistithes. So this includes bony fishes. So this includes bony fishes. Elasmobranchi includes cartilage fishes. It includes cartilage, okay, fishes. And then we have okay, right, the amphibia, class amphibia, then class, okay, reptilia, then apes, mammals, etc. Right, all these are different classes, and all these different classes have one thing that is common. Okay, so they all have notochord. So all of them will have notochord. Okay, so during their developmental stages, or maybe right throughout their, okay, life. So here, as they have a notochord, so all of these have been right included under a phylum called chordata. So included under phylum called chordata. Okay, right. And now coming to the kingdom, right, so all these invertebrates and vertebrates that come under these chordates, right, all animals. So related phyla are included under one, okay, kingdom. So like we can see here, these invertebrates. So invertebrates, I can call them non-chordates, or non-chordates. Okay, and then chordates. So actually, the all animals will be, okay. So invertebrates. So this is the one. Then we have is in between the hemichordates and then chordates. So all animals will come under these categories. Any of the animal, okay, you select, okay, all I mean that one either comes under invertebrates, or may come under hemichordates, or may come under chordates. So these are all the groups of animals: invertebrates, which are also called non-chordates, hemichordates, and lastly chordates. So those chordates will be having, okay, urochordata, cephalochordata, and vertebrata, which are subphyla. Okay, so now, so all these are animals. So what is the relation between them? So these are all animals. So hence, right, so these are all included under kingdom. Okay, and what is common to all these, right, organisms is that they are all, so they are all, right, eukaryotes. So hence the domain will be eukarya. So the domain is a eukarya under the life. Okay, right. So these are seven, okay, obligate categories. So I can say that these are all broad categories, all right from, okay, species are all broad categories. And now, okay, so because of so many organisms, and because of that, what they have done, scientists also have included subcategories. So these broad categories will include subcategories also. So those subcategories will be like subkingdom, okay, subphylum, or superclass, or subclass, okay, superorder, suborder, okay, superfamily, subfamily, and like that it goes. So those are all called, okay, subcategories. So these broad categories will include subcategories. So I will give you an idea by taking human classification. So first we will see broadly, right, and then later we will see with the subcategories also. Okay, so here let's look at human classification. We'll take human classification. Okay, so coming to this kingdom, we know humans belong to kingdom Animalia, and we are chordates. Okay, so that is chordata. And then, okay, humans have mammary glands, hence they belong to the class Mammalia. Belong to the class Mammalia. Then order, okay, we belong to the order Primata. Okay, and coming to the family, we belong to the family Hominidae. Belong to the family Hominidae. Okay, right. And coming to the genus, it is Homo, and species, okay, it is Sapiens. So with broad categories, I have classified humans. Now we will see with the okay subcategories also. So the complete classification of human beings we will see. So I'll mention here complete classification of human. Okay, so we'll start with, I'm not going to consider the domain at present, so we'll take only 7 obligate categories. So here the first one is kingdom Animalia. So kingdom Animalia, and then next subkingdom. So this subkingdom is a subcategory. So this is Eumetazoa. Okay, so we belong to Eumetazoa. So here U means true, metazoa means multicellular organisms. So true multicellular organisms. So below that we have is grade. So we are bilateral animals. So hence the grade is bilateria. And then we have division. So below the grade, the division. So the division is deuterostomata. So the division deuterostomata. And below the division, we have subdivision. Okay, so this is a subcategory, and this subdivision, it includes enterocoelomata. It includes enterocoelomata. Okay, right. Of course, this division, the deuterostomata, is based on the fate of blastopore. So this is given based on fate of blastopore. Okay, based on fate of blastopore, and this enterocoelomata is based on the coelom. Okay, the cavity. I hope you know the bilateria. So this is based on symmetry. Based on symmetry. Okay, so next below the subdivision we have phylum. So this phylum is chordata. Okay, and below the phylum we need to consider subphylum. So this is a sub category, and this includes vertebrata. Okay, and then below the subphylum we have one more infraphylum, and this includes gnathostomata. So remember, if you write the animal kingdom, the chapter, if you remember, then the gnathostomata means the animals who have jaws. So that is infraphylum. And then coming to the superclass, so it is tetrapoda, because we have four appendages, so it's a tetrapoda. And then coming to the class, we know class already, it is Mammalia. So class is Mammalia. And then order, already I told it, so it is primata. Okay, and after the order we have a suborder, and this includes Anthropoidea is the suborder. Okay, and below the suborder we have a superfamily. Okay, right. So this is Hominoidea. So it is a Hominoidea, and below the superfamily is a family. It is Hominidae. So there is a difference between superfamily name and subfamily name. So this is Hominoidea and this is a Hominidae. And there is even subfamily, and that is called Hominidae. So it is called Hominidae. And now the lastly we have is the genus, that will be Homo, and right, so the last one will be the species, and it is sapiens. Right, so this is the complete classification of human. Right, so in this I have mentioned the subcategories. Okay, but usually we will be seeing mostly with the broad categories. We'll see with the broad categories. So of course in the textbook they have mentioned for few other organisms the broad classification, like housefly, mango, weed. So go through the textbook about those. So here I have given the complete classification of human being. Okay, so with this I will end okay, today's session. So in the next session we'll see about the taxonomical aids.